Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, so as you know, it's officially February 17th, which means Jen Shah is surrendering into prison today. At this time right now, it is 12:40 over in Texas where she will be surrendering. She has to surrender by 2 p.m. And the reason I know this is because I just spoke with them over there. So we're going to jump into all of this and what this means, what this looks like for Jen. Before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so Radar Online came out with this whole article saying Jen Shah will be munching on fish tacos for her first prison meal in all women's lockup. She said, when I talked to her, that she feels like she's come to terms with everything. She's like, listen, I understand this is a situation that I put myself through. I have to go serve my time in prison. Right now, she is in the car with her husband and her son. They are going. She knows that within the next hour, she is turning herself in. And listening to her on the phone, I was just kind of like, me and Jason were listening, and she's just like, I effed up. And she kept apologizing to her kid. And it was interesting. It was just interesting I'm glad I'm not in that position. We hope Jen Shah likes eating tacos because that's exactly what she'll be getting down on, when the soon-to-be incarcerated Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum checks into prison today. RadarOnline.com obtained the FPC Bryan's meal schedule, revealing what Jen Shah will be eating at the Texas all-female facility on the first day of her 6.5-year sentence for fraud in a massive telemarketing scheme. FPC Bryan Food Service Department follows the Bureau of Prisons Women's National Menu for a Heart-Healthy Diet. A rep for prison told them, listing the food Shah will be served for breakfast, lunch, and dinner when she turns herself in. Long gone are the days of fancy china. RadarOnline.com can reveal that the ex-Bravo celebrity will be handed breakfast in a brown bag, which will include an individual oatmeal packet, one breakfast cake, and fruit. She will also get 2 packets of jelly to spread on her wheat bread. However, her lunch will be interesting considering the atmosphere. We're told that Jen Shah will fuel up on breaded fish tacos with a slew of sides like slaw, rice, and pinto beans for the afternoon meal. If indulging on tacos is too much for the newbie prisoner, RadarOnline.com has learned that the convicted fraudster will be served an alternate option of baked fish and hummus. None of this sounds great. Okay, well, when I was talking to her, we were not talking about what she was going to be eating. And I know a lot of people wanted to see if she was going to do that one-on-one interview. She obviously did not do the one-on-one interview with Andy Cohen. She launched her Dear Jen Shah site, and I was asking her, like, what is your whole goal here? Like, what is the plan? And she's like, well, I just want to use this time to do something constructive. There's a lot of people who have been hurt throughout this whole process, and I want to do something where I can figure it out and give back. And I said, what is that? What is the thing? What are you thinking? She said, I don't know. I have to figure it out. But she's like, I have some time behind bars to figure it out. And the way that she's talking about it, hopefully that's exactly what happens. Hopefully she takes something and is constructive with it. That way they get the money back faster. The restitution gets back to the victims faster. And this doesn't happen in the future. I think that's the best way we can put that. And I asked her too, will your husband be able to come visit you? And she said, yes, my husband will be able to come visit because he scouts in Texas sometimes. So when he comes down for scouting, that's when he'll be able to come in. The person I was thinking about the most in the situation was Omar, though, with Omar being in the car and just knowing that the poor guy's still in high school and thinking about what does this look like when he goes back to school on Monday and how are kids going to treat him, and knowing that today's Friday, so he took school off for this. Shah's last first day meal will be a chicken cheesesteak sandwich or 3-bean salad. She'll also get a side of pasta salad or carrots. The reality star turned prisoner will also get a whole wheat hot dog bun without the sausage as the carb for a well-balanced dinner. Now, they're saying that she will be assigned to food service for the first 90 days minimum, and she'll be able to make 40 cents per hour doing this. But as Radar exclusively reported, she will be in here for her 6.5 years. She will have to do her breakfast at 6:30 a.m. She will have to do, this sort of schedule. She will have to do programs, drug and rehabilitation programs. She's going to have to do all of these different things in order to try to reduce time as much as possible and to get out. That way she can pay her restitution and pay back the victims. Because if this was, how they're saying that the crimes primarily focus on the elderly, well, the elderly, like we're talking about taking away 6.5 years, not paying people. We need to pay these people. There needs to be some sort of system of being able to pay them, because if we're putting everybody away, I just wonder, right? And then if God forbid something happens to some of these elderly and they're not here in 6, 10, 12 years, are we just paying their families instead with the restitution? That's some of the questions that I have, but Also on page 6, it was said, this was what came out, Jen Shah is prepared to face challenges. Okay. Now, her attorney, Priya, which I've heard a lot of things about, and I've spoken with her other attorney. Priya was the one who put this out there. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum wants to be a better person when she walks out of prison in 6.5 years. Jen Shah's resolve to make her victims whole and to turn her life around is unyielding. That's what Priya told page 6. She is committing to serving her sentence with courage and purpose, fueled by the desire to make amends for her heart that she caused, or the hurt that she has caused, and to help others in her community. She noted that no obstacle will stop her from making the most of her time in prison. Her path ahead will be filled with challenges, but with the unwavering love and support of her family and friends, Jen is prepared to face these challenges head on and emerge from this experience a better person who makes a positive impact on others. This is all in the statement. And everyone was talking about the fact, too, that Jen and Coach just went and they got tattoos, matching tattoos. What people don't realize is her son Omar also got a matching tattoo with them. So, I mean, they're not matching tattoos. They're tattoos that you got at the same time. Someone's going to say, Adam, they weren't matching. I get that. But guys, I don't want to just give you this information and not ask what you think. Again, as we know, Jen is checking into prison today at 2 p.m. That's going to be on Bryan, Texas time. They're an hour behind us, so I believe that's Central time. Right now, it's 1:47 here, which means it's 12:47 there, which means she officially has an hour and 13 minutes from the time that I'm filming this to surrender herself into prison. And then from there, Coach Shah and Omar will go back to their lives in Salt Lake City, and we will get updates via dearjenshah.com, and I'm sure her family, as to what's going on. I'm sure Heather Gay, I'm sure Meredith Marks, a lot of people will come forward and tell us what's going on. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. So go ahead, comment below. Let us know what you think. Thank you to everyone who joined us on Up and Adam Channel 2 this week for all of our Monday through Friday morning meetings, all of the extra lives, the Vanderpump Rules after party, Jersey after party, Real Housewives of New Jersey, and also our live with Kim D today. Kim D from the Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's been a wild week, but we appreciate the hell out of you for sticking with us. And we have so much more fun content coming your way. So thank you guys. Love you guys. And don't forget to go vote in the community polls, because that's my favorite part of the day, is coming up with those so then we can talk ish about them together. Yeah, I think that's about right. Bye, guys.